Hey guys, it's Kira here. Welcome back to the Subtl YouTube channel. Today we did this gorgeous bronzed makeup look and we're talking all about how to fake a bronzed look when you are super pale. And I was able to achieve this with makeup, and this wasn't a complicated makeup look. I just went for like a very bronzed, kind of springy makeup look, even though I know it's not quite spring yet, but I live in the desert, so we're kind of ushering in the sun and the warmer weather. Let me tell you, I get so pale in the winter, and when I will look up, I mean, you'll see when we start the tutorial, like I do not look good, okay? You're gonna be shocked when you see the difference, the before and after. So trust me, even if you feel super pale, you feel like your skin is really lifeless, this tutorial is probably one of my faves that I've done. So if you're looking to liven up your face to make it look like it's spring before your face has actually seen the sun, this one's for you. So first things first is fake tanning. Now, I don't usually fake tan, but I put a little on today because I have just been looking so pale. But this is the Isle of Paradise Body Self Tanning Drops. I don't use any on my face because for me, it causes acne. No matter what I've tried, it always causes acne. But this is great because you just literally mix a few drops into your moisturizer, like your body lotion, and then you rub it in. So nobody has time to do like the whole fake tanning foam. And I personally like to be more clean with the products that I use, and those are not great. But this is actually like not so bad. Anyway, if I'm feeling super pale, I will add this into my body moisturizer. Next up for my face, what I do is I mix these two as the foundation. So this is the Emmy Diane Tinted Mineral Sunscreen. Now, Emmy Diana is someone I actually know personally. She's an esthetician here in Scottsdale and the Phoenix area that all of like the influencers and stuff in the area use her because her skincare is just so good. But this specifically is like a tinted mineral sunscreen. I love the consistency. It's a great like base for makeup. It just kind of evens out my complexion, even though I have a lot of acne right now. Like, trust me, it looks worse without this. And then I'll mix in just a little bit of this glow screen by Supergoop. Sun protection, obviously very important, but I just wanted to share because this is my little secret. You guys, I don't even show up on camera without this on because I honestly like I would be embarrassed, okay? Okay, and then lastly, I'm gonna use these today. Drunk Elephant Bronzing Drops. They were always sold out at Sephora for a while. I don't use them all the time, again, just because I'm acne prone. Like, I try not to add in extra things a lot, but if I have a special event or again, if I'm feeling extra pale, these are great. Okay, now what you can do with these bronzing drops is mix them in either to your sunscreen or your foundation. So I'm gonna do 2 pumps of the NARS Deauville shade and then 1 of the Fiji shade, which is just a little bit darker. And then you just add these in. I literally just like to add like 1 drop in. So it looks like this. You just start dabbing it all on. And I'm just using a damp beauty blender here to blend it all in real quick. And then I just bring it under the chin just a little bit. So these are all my lip balms. I'm gonna use Strawberry Stopover. I love this shade. It smells so good. And then I'm gonna go with the Mauve in the Maldives Lip and Cheek. Another way to fake a bronze is to add a darker concealer shade. I like using 15C. Okay, I'm building as we go. So now I'm gonna put on some concealer. I have both 4N and 3N here. I like keeping both on hand. I just like really lightly tapping to apply so that I don't move the foundation around. Okay, and then I'm gonna add some Shine Control powder. And I'm using the stippling, how do you guys say it? I've always said stippling, but I think that's incorrect. I think it's stippling. Anyway, I'm gonna use this brush to kind of solidify everything. And I especially apply it to the spots where I am trying to cover up acne and add it to the eyelids so that it really creates a base for any eyeshadow. Okay, now I'm gonna go in also with the stippling brush and use the 15C concealer shade to add in some bronze. And I'm just gonna lightly tap it kind of in a circular motion. And I'm gonna just, again, lightly tap to blend this in, but then I'm gonna kind of smooth it all in with the beauty blender. This is a great way to fake a tan or fake a bronze. I like putting some on the sides of the chin and then a little bit down the nose. Blend this all together. And when I'm applying the bronzer or like contour to the cheeks, I really like to look straight on. I don't do it down here. You want to do it a little bit higher, like kind of actually on your cheekbone, because as you blend, it drags your face down. If you do it right in here, it's gonna end up being too low, in my humble opinion. Okay, see how much better that looks already? All right, now we're gonna go in with lip and cheek and blush, and then I'm gonna finish it off with bronzer. I'm gonna do Mauve in the Maldives again because we're going for that just like very springy, pinky vibes. I dab on each side and kind of alternate between sides, because if you just do it on one side and then the other like separately, the pigment is not going to be as even. And what you have to be careful of when you're using your fingers is not like removing your foundation or the base that you just applied. So you really want to tap rather than drag. I'm gonna put a little here, and I'm just doing this lightly because I'm going to add in some powder blush as well. I've really been in my powder blush era, and there were a few shades from Subtl that I actually didn't even have. So I just placed an order for those. Subtl's powder blushes are just like really good, especially when you pair them with the lip and cheek. Chef's kiss. Okay, now here's the powder blushes. I have both Apricot Avenue and Blossom Bound. I really like using this little blush brush right here, and we're gonna start with Apricot Avenue. I like kind of starting on the apples of the cheeks and then going out. You can go up the forehead, over the nose a little. This color is just like gives life to my face. I like that this Apricot Avenue shade just like blends in with the bronzer so well. It just gives you this overall glow that's really, really nice. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with Blossom Bound, kind of on the outer part of the cheeks. I kind of like having this here, and then it kind of fades into Apricot Avenue. All right, now we can do bronzer. Normally I use this from the 4-piece brush set, but today I'm using this bronzer brush just because I want like a really big bronzer brush. Oh wow, that was a lot. Whoops, okay. That's the thing when you have a glowy base and like a powder bronzer, like sometimes it just sticks. So that's why you kind of need the shine control first. Add this all over, down the neck. And I know I still look a little crazy. It's because I don't have any brows or lips on, but it will all come together, trust. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with some more shine control powder. Really just bring this all together, melt it all together. Because we're channeling this very light, springy look, I'm gonna go in with Cloud 9, and I'm gonna use this eyeshadow brush. First, I like to just make sure any product that was on it from the last time is off with my dry brush cleaner. Okay, and then now I'm gonna go in with this lighter peach, really skin tone for me, shade, and just apply it all over the lid. This shade is just like so pretty, even though it literally, it feels like the color of my skin. It just gives such a beautiful base for any eyeshadow shade to go on top of. And I just think it makes your eyeshadow really pop when you have this just applied all over the lid. It surprises me because you'd think it would do nothing, but it actually does a lot. I think it just really evens out that base. And I use this like a little bit flatter head to do that. This one, I really like bring it into the corner of my eyes too. Next, I'm gonna use Apricot Avenue. I'm trying to decide how I wanna do this. I think I wanna kind of just do it all over, like a color wash. So we're gonna start at the bottom and just blend our way up. How's that looking? Cute. Okay, I'm gonna focus it on bringing it out to the outer corner. Again, just starting the base, working our way up. Ooh, this is so cute. It's also actually Valentine's Day when I'm filming this, so this is a very cute Valentine's Day look. Okay, and then I'm gonna bring it underneath the eyes a bit as well. So I'm gonna just push on this flatter one. It's super pretty. I'm debating if I should add any bronze or shimmer. Okay, let's add a little shimmer. I'm gonna go in with the Cloud 9 and just use my finger for some shimmer kind of on top. Oh, wow, okay, the sun's going away. I'm gonna make sure I get some on the inner corner. And you know what? This is actually like, could work as a highlighter color. It's almost like a powder rosé highlighter. Cute. Okay, and then lastly, I think I am gonna go in with just a little bit of bronzer in the crease in the outer corner just to add some depth. And then I am gonna add just a little bit of brown eyeliner to the outer corners. Now let's add some brows. This is the medium brown Brow BFF. First, I just like to fluff them. Now I'm going in with the pencil. And now I'm gonna go in with the gel. And I saw one comment that said that they felt like when they went in with the gel, it ended up being crunchy. And it's funny because that's why I love this gel, because for me, it's not crunchy at all. So I think if you're having that problem, you might be applying a little too much. So you could just like wipe some off. Usually I just dip it. I kind of get the excess off like this. And then I just very lightly do one brush through. So you might be applying too much pressure or just adding in too much gel if you're feeling like they're feeling crunchy. It should really just hold them in place, but it shouldn't feel crunchy in any way. Okay, I'm gonna apply Mauve in the Maldives to my lips. Now I'm gonna add Guava Getaway kind of on top as a lip liner. So I really didn't add much there, but it just like looks so much better. I feel like this is looking really shiny. So what I'm gonna do is use this big fluffy brush and just go in and add some shine control, a little more like all over the place to really just set. Okay, lastly, we just add some mascara. Okay, and here's the final makeup look. This is so beautiful, and I look so much more tan and bronzed than I actually am. Like, it's actually crazy. Look at my real skin color, you guys. And again, I did this without applying like fake tan to my face, okay? You don't have to change the color of your face. There are ways to do it with makeup that looks beautiful and looks natural. It doesn't look like you're all off of your normal skin tone. So I hope you guys enjoyed this makeup look. Please don't forget to comment down below and subscribe. We post new videos every single Sunday. Please leave any suggestions or requests that you have for a makeup tutorial, specifically with Subtl products, anything you want to see me recreate or do. I've got you guys. I love it when you guys leave suggestions. So again, please, 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 anything you're struggling with, comment it down below and I will see how I can work it into a tutorial. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.